Here we are.
Welcome back to the Animation Weekly Recap. 51st episode, not as cool.
I know. How cool is that, though?
Now we don't have
50?
anything till like maybe 75 to like celebrate.
Right.
Except, you know what I was thinking about today that I'll just pitch to you in front of the others?
What?
We should like theme episodes, like Thanksgiving episode.
Oh.
Gobble gobble. Christmas episode when you dress up as like Santa Claus. And like we
do
dress
this.
up in theme.
I mean, we
like,
do it every week.
A Halloween
do we
one.
have to do that? I don't know. But I guess it does make it
Yeah, it makes
special.
it fun. My podcast, you know, that goes Monday through Friday daily. Mm-hmm. They do Toast-a-Ween, which is like their Halloween one, and they go crazy and it's so good. And they like do it in character of like who they're being.
What's this one called again?
The Toast.
It's called The Toast. Do you guys watch The Toast? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
It's like Gen Z girl.
Is it gossip?
Millennial.
Gossip Girls, basically?
Yeah, they give like what's going on in pop culture.
Oh, okay.
And talk about like celebrities. I know all the tea.
Do they name names and like say really negative things about certain celebrities?
Yeah, some, but like they have like a huge following by like major celebrities.
So yeah,
like,
that's what
people
I'm
are
saying.
listening.
So it's kind of dangerous. People are tuning in and like, oh my gosh, the girls said this about me.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They have that kind of a following.
Yeah.
And they must get, because they're stating opinions too, not just facts, they must get railed by a lot of their commenters too, right?
No, they've got a pretty strong following.
They all
and
believe
what they
like
say,
they believe.
honestly, I agree with.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're good. Like, they say what they believe, and they say what, like, everybody's thinking that they're too scared to say.
So it's
They're not too opinionated, though. Like, they really aren't.
It's not judgmental constantly.
No. Like, today they were talking about Brooke Snyder came out talking a lot about, like, her plastic surgery and what she's done. And they were talking about how much they love Brooke Snyder, but that she should be careful because you never want to, like, cross the line of too much plastic surgery.
Right.
That was it.
Or maybe not go there at all. No.
No,
we
that'd
don't
be crazy.
believe.
She's a model. She has to.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
It's literally freezing cold. It feels like Christmas. I've got my Christmas in a cup. I've got my peppermint mocha creamer, my coffee, my little blanket. Feeling so comfy, cozy, except for literally this weekend it gets to like 75 degrees again.
Really? Does it?
Yeah.
Like by the end of the week?
In like 2 days. But it's been snowing all day.
Yeah. Well, snowing. I don't know.
It was like blizzarding this morning. You probably weren't up
like
at that time.
tiny little.
No.
Right?
It was like sticking.
Really?
You probably weren't up at that hour.
I saw a little
It was
bit.
around 9 a.m. That's probably you're still in bed.
No. I was at breakfast and I did see some coming down, like this little tiny.
Who'd you go to breakfast with?
No, I was eating breakfast.
Oh, okay.
It was just my cereal.
Right.
I'm a cereal guy. I always have been.
Always have been. I do love cereal. It's not the same when you're gluten-free,
So
though.
real quick tangent on cereal. I almost can't survive without a little cup of cereal. I've reduced the size of the bowl. Back when I was a kid, it was just huge.
Yeah.
And now I've brought it down to this tiny
Yeah,
little
when
bowl.
we're in Italy, you get cereal and milk for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like,
and
you must have it.
I have to have it. So and I'm happy to just live off that. But and to me that's it's kind of a diet. Now that the bowl is
I want to go as far as to say
now that
that.
the bowl is small, and I've upped
Right.
I'll get into more organic and better for you
Yeah, totally.
cereal.
Like high protein.
But yeah, now I do the high protein, but it's bad for you probably. It's all chemicals, but it's
like
what's
whey.
it called? It's not Magic Spoon. It's
Magic Spoon's good.
or is it Magic Spoon?
No, Ghost.
Oh, Ghost.
Yeah.
Because it's like 20 grams of protein, right?
Right.
And I'm sure it's just protein powder that they put on.
It's whey protein powder, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Which-
taste it?
They do a good job. So the marshmallows in it are awesome, and they're just like Lucky Charms marshmallows. So that's the bad part, I'm sure. But
Well, it's probably they didn't change that recipe.
yeah,
The protein's probably not in that.
yeah. No, it's definitely in the little round balls that are the oaty kind of, which I don't know if they're oats by any means, but whatever.
Right.
Anyway, that's my guilty pleasure now because there was a buy one get one free on those because they're usually very expensive boxes of cereal.
Yeah.
But
It's not the same. I love my cereal too. It's not the same gluten free. Like I'll get Magic Spoon, but that's not Fruit Loops, and you know I love Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
And like they try so hard, they can't be Fruit Loops.
you gotta have some oats in your, and grains. in your cereal, unfortunately.
No,
Otherwise,
no.
it's
If
not
I'm
cereal.
eating cereal, I'm eating like I'm eating like Fruit Loops or Lucky.
Yeah, but even that starts out
Honeycomb,
as a grain. Those start out as grains.
I think they derived it like a million times to where we got rid of the grain. Like
I think your gluten-free version is the
Oh,
Magic
yeah.
Spoon version is no grain.
they all are.
Right.
Yeah, but they're all like
But I think Fruit Loops still has it. I definitely know Honeycombs does.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're supposed to be
Anyways,
about
that's
grains.
our talk about
Yeah.
cereal.
Yeah. Anyway, enjoy.
I felt like I had something important to say that I forgot.
Oh,
And it was before you went on your tangent about cereal.
I know. I could talk about cereal all day.
We talked about it being cold, and I was going to say something that was important, but whatever. Anyways, we have kind of like been having some crazy times. So hopefully we can have good news coming soon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But we can't say anything, and nothing's
We're
official.
bidding on a lot of projects right now, which is
like
very exciting.
super duper cool ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could we give any like teasers?
No. We could lose these. Just
Here,
as
I'll
soon.
give a teaser.
Go ahead.
La.
So bad singing.
No, not bad. Amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Hope you can find it out now. Let us know in the comments if you figured it out.
Did you guess off of that? You mean?
Yeah.
That was
like,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to give too much information.
Yeah, I assume that was music of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give another one.
Okay. Second word?
No, two different
Okay.
bids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't help, I'm sure, anybody. So
Okay, take your guesses.
hopefully more in a little bit.
Yeah. Alrighty.
What do you got for us today?
Okay, Article 1.
Article 1.
Loving this one because I'm getting so excited for Stranger Things coming out this month. I
Yes.
need to go back. Well, okay, I'll get to this one in a second. I need to go back and rewatch
I have
Stranger
something to
Things.
say about this one.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Disappointment.
really?
Yep.
Okay, well, first I want to say Stranger Things Live. I love it. The thing that sucks is that it takes so long to come out that you have to go back and rewatch all of them before it comes back out. And I'm getting so tired of going back and rewatching like season 1 and season 2, but I don't actually remember everything that happened. But I'm like, it's boring rewatching something so often.
You don't have to go back that far. We're about to launch into season 4. Is that
5.
correct? Is it 5? So why wouldn't you just go back to season 4? You think you have to go all the way back?
Well, here's my thing. I think Dustin's not even made it through season 2.
Oh,
So I was like, let's just
That's
sit down
a problem.
and get going.
because I
Get
feel
to
like
business.
you can't tell me if you'd agree with this. I feel like season 3 and 4 didn't really evolve the story so much as it played in the world that season 1 and 2 set up. Right? Now they're just, and it looks like this TV show, this animated show that you're about to talk about, is doing the same thing.
Okay, then like maybe we pause and we get to this and then we come
All right.
back to your thoughts because I think you're gonna bring it in.
Well, no, that was all I was gonna say. Is like it seems
Oh.
like just in the arc of what they're doing, they went, oh, we didn't know this was gonna be a hit beyond season 2, and now 3 and 4. The characters are evolving a little bit, relationships,
I wouldn't agree.
but they're not really adding so much to the actual,
I would
like
not agree
goal.
with that.
Like, do they have a goal now that's new? I guess they have. You're right. Like,
Every season there's
it
a
seemed
different
like
goal.
season 4, didn't they go to like Russia and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Like,
Yeah, I hated that part.
yeah.
I got bored, but yeah.
Because
No, it's always a different goal.
I guess
Because
we'd have to
season
watch that
3 was
again.
stuff to do with the lifeguard boy, the big brother of the redhead.
Yes. And yeah.
He went bad. But
And
then
that
season 4 went back to
did
11
progress.
in the like area she was before, and it had that creepy guy.
Yeah, that one was the horror. That was definitely like a Freddy Krueger horror kind of season.
Yeah, see, every season does gives
But
different storyline.
they're trying to play with new genres and stuff, and that was definitely
think
the
it's fun.
80s horror film
I like it.
season. Yeah.
Okay, anyway,
You're right. I
sorry,
guess it-
Article 1.
It has progressed.
It has.
Yeah.
Netflix shares first look at Stranger Things Tales from 85 animated series.
Yeah.
So Netflix has shared its first look. It is coming out in 2026. It doesn't say at all. when.
Oh.
It says set during the icy Midwest winter of 1985, between season 2 and 3 of the original show, the series follows 11 and her friends as they face new monsters and unravel a paranormal mystery threatening their small town. And then it just talks about who's in it, and then it talks about who works on it. So it's got Matt, obviously the Duffer Brothers, Hilary Levitt via Upside Down Pictures, I'm assuming from that place, and Sean Levy and Dan Cohen from via 21 Laps. And then it's also got animation being produced by Flying Bark Productions, a Sydney-based studio behind Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja 2 and What If. Isn't What If the Marvel?
Yeah.
They look very What If-ish.
Yeah, so that's a CG show that they try and make it look 2D. That's
yes,
what
that
What
is.
If
This show is going to be CG, but the characters like look very What If type.
You just went to where I have the biggest problem with.
Okay.
Why on earth would you say we're making a show that's supposed to look like a 1985, and that's the review that I saw said something about the Duffler brothers saying we wanted to make it look like the kind of shows that you'd see in 85, and they're referring to like Dungeons and Dragons and some of these older TV series, and they make it CG.
Yeah.
I'm like, why wouldn't you have done 2D? That makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, that's a
And
fair thought.
I think their audience would have loved it to see that sort of almost like, be it Rankin Bass, be it Hanna-Barbera, be it Deke or Hanna-Barbera, like that style. Like the sort of the Dungeons and Dragons is probably the one that would point their finger to. Why wouldn't you do that? But upgrade it, like make it look a little nicer than that, because those are pretty.
I think that's a fair
end.
point. I will say it looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks like really well done. This is just like development art,
Uh-huh.
but
is there any animation actually, or is it all development
yeah,
art
it's showing
from
like
this?
clips.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it looks really good.
It looks a little bit. I see the What If kind of.
Yeah, doesn't it have a What
Vibe.
If kind of vibe to it?
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
It's
just,
gonna look good. I just like why.
It doesn't feel
It doesn't feel 85 at all.
1985.
No.
No.
And it's all rendered and.
Yeah, I think my thing about it is like,
It's kind of What If and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of combined.
yeah, I think my thing kind of with it was more just why. Because it's like in between season 2 and 3, at least make it like a prequel or like something like that. Like it's just like such a random time. It just feels like we're actually just watching Stranger Things in animation. Because the clips I'm seeing is like them on their bikes like they always are, and like this and that. Like it's just Stranger Things.
Right.
But more Stranger Things. And it's just, it almost feels like a random in between season 2 and 3, but in animation. You know what I mean?
My guess would be there could be two different reasons, and they could combine together as the whole reason. Is one, can we get Stranger Things to be packaged more for kids and get a new audience and get?
I don't think that's packaged for kids.
Like
at
maybe
all.
it's not as scary as the show is my guess.
Oh, I'm sure it's not as scary now.
Right, so
but
like-
I don't think it's packaged for kids. Like it still has the Demogorgons and stuff.
I know, but like, do they do it in sort of a fun?
Teen.
Because remember, wasn't he raising one of the Demogorgons as like a little pet?
Yeah.
Right, the
Dustin was.
heavy set guy. Yeah, Dustin.
He's like not even heavy set. He's
I know.
a child.
He was as a kid. Anyway, he's outgrown it. Anyway, but you know what I mean. Maybe now they made that into their Scooby-Doo character, and it's a little bit funny, and
The clips I'm seeing looks like the same thing. Like you just saw
It
that.
looks-
It was a police officer turning off on his light, and it was a Demogorgon going like, just CG.
But it was a small one. It wasn't like scary.
Well, it could have been Dustin's.
Right. All I'm saying is, I'm sure they're finding that's got to be one goal, is my guess. Like, why else would you do an animated show if you're not trying to get it
More money and like getting
right?
more.
But getting into the merchandising and the licensing, like those are now versions. Now it looks like the kids too. They kept their likeness, so that's another thing legally. I wonder how that plays into this, because they're probably getting a cut of this animated show because they had to give their license. Now,
Wait, what are you talking about? Give their license? This is put on by the Duffer Brothers.
I know, but like it depends on whatever their contract is. But usually a contract is, especially when they don't know it's going to be a hit. Oh, be in our show. Obviously, we get your likeness and your name for publicity, but it's just for that show. As soon as you make a spinoff and you start licensing it out to T-shirts and blah, blah, blah.
Are you talking about the actors?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's been signed off for a while. I'm sure that was
They
in their
probably
original
did.
contract.
Well, it may not have been in the original, but I'm assuming they sewed it up.
Well, yeah, because I'm
seasons
sure
ago.
they've been selling merchandising with like all of them. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not even an issue.
Well, anyway, it's interesting.
You needed to take off your business hat and get a new one.
No, I'm just saying that is part of this issue, which is it is their likenesses. So obviously they've given permission in the past at some point that they could use their likeness. But then how does that translate into merchandising, like toys and stuff like that? Now it's their likeness. Did they also agree to all the toys and stuff like that? They probably have, but that was a very expensive deal that they made a while ago then, just to greenlight this series. I'm just saying these are all the sort of things that had to have been worked out.
Well, they do have a different voice cast.
Oh, do they? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says
'Cause they're
the series
busy?
voice cast in true Saturday morning cartoon tradition doesn't include the original show actors.
Okay.
I don't know if they're like playing it off like it's because
that's-
they're trying to be like Saturday morning or like they just
That was going to be
couldn't
my
afford them.
second point. So the second point is that they would want to make this, and why another voice actors makes even more sense, is they want more content. Your complaint of like, oh my gosh, you have to wait so long for every new season.
Yeah.
Now they can start putting this out, not faster probably,
I'm pretty
but
sure this is the last season.
oh yeah, I think I did hear that. All I'm saying is, but could it live on
like they said
as
that
an
in the season,
animated
though.
show? And now they don't have to pay those expensive actors because they got cheaper voice actors. Like there's a monetary reason behind all of this.
I think that too.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is. I just think it's a little weird, but it looks really good, and I kind of want to give it a try.
But somebody said, and this is back to my pet peeve, oh, don't make it 2D. Like I'm sure when they first came up with this idea, oh, it's from 85. We want it to look like 85. I heard that quote in this preview that they said the two creators were like, we wanted it to feel like an 80, a cartoon from the 85.
Yeah, they're
Well,
trying. It says
then
Saturday morning cartoon
obviously
tradition.
they were probably setting out to do a 2D show, and somebody said, oh no, we're not doing that. And I'd love to hear that argument because I think a 2D show would have been very accepted.
Yeah, I
Don't
mean,
you think
I would
the
think that
nostalgia-
would make more sense.
Yeah, nostalgia for the 90s and stuff is still very large and looming to your generation.
Well, I also think not even just that. That's exactly what they're saying they're doing. So make you like the nostalgic animated series, Saturday morning cartoon.
It's
set
not,
in
that is not a
85.
Saturday morning cartoon at all.
Well, that's what they're saying they're trying to do.
No.
That's what I'm saying is.
I think they want that out there, but they didn't do it. And I'm just like, why wouldn't you lean into that and really make that show look like a show from the 85? I'm just saying it's such an obvious mistake. Somebody was against doing 2D. And they pushed forward and said, no, here's why. Blah, 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 blah. And I'd love to hear those reasons. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, I didn't know this would be so controversial.
I
to
get
you.
fired up about, well, yeah, like when there's something that should be 2D, make it 2D. Don't just switch it to CG because that's what everybody's doing or whatever. Or I have a relationship with this studio over here and they only do CG, so like let's do. Well, no, this is
That's what I kind of thought.
part of the storyline. Is it should have been 2D, like to cement it in that time frame. It's crazy, right? Do you guys agree?
Crazy. Okay.
Are you looking forward to this? Do you not care that it's CG or 2D, or were you like, I felt the same thing. It should have been 2D. That's what I want to hear.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
Article 2.
Okay.
Anyway, all just to say, I was excited about it.
I actually am. Yeah, I think it's I think it could be
It
a
looks
fun
really
show
good.
because it was built to be like almost like a Saturday morning cartoon. The whole idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back to your favorites. Article 2.
So KPop.
Netflix, Sony want K-pop Demon Hunters sequel ready by 2029.
Oh, I hadn't heard this.
Yeah,
There's a
we can't get
deadline.
away from it. So Netflix and Sony Pictures Animation are hoping to have a sequel to their breakout animated hit K-pop Demon Hunters ready for release in 2029. That just makes me think Sony better be re-talking through that contract. Like, this is crazy. I'd imagine they're like, pay me.
We're at the end of 2025, so that'd be all of 2026, 2027.
2028.
That's 3+
and a half years.
We'll say half, depending on when they release it in 2029, but we'll say 3.5 years. That's...
Well, it kind of says that. It says the two companies are well into the planning phase for the sequel, but it's a relief to see that the film is being given the time it will certainly need if it stands any chance at matching the first film's quality and impact. Animation takes a long time to do well, as does songwriting. If a sequel is going to match the alchemy of the first film, it will take hundreds of artists across multiple disciplines to get it right.
Disagree.
Well, the only thing I agree with is like when people put out, I agree and disagree, because when people put out like sequels like so quickly and they just suck and the storyline sucks and it like doesn't even like, yeah, I get that.
Who's saying that? Whose opinion is that?
Bloomberg.
Oh, Bloomberg said that?
Yeah. According to Bloomberg.
And they were saying animation takes a long time to do well, as does songwriting. So we feel like that's Bloomberg's opinion.
I don't know if it's them or if it's Jamie Lang.
Okay.
It just said that.
Okay.
It says the two companies.
Because that's getting into opinion at that point.
No, this does seem like, but it's
yes,
a really,
it takes a long time.
It seems like it's from Bloomberg.
They're trying to explain why it's 2029.
Yeah.
I get that, but they're also saying we want to get it right, and it takes that long to get it right. Like, did
Right.
Bloomberg say that, or did Jamie say that?
I think that was Bloomberg because Jamie has like.
Okay.
There was little marketing or fanfare ahead of the film's arrival.
Right. Is
but
this
it quickly
Jamie's?
blew up. No, I'm not there.
Oh.
Quickly blew up and became the cultural phenomenon of summer. Okay. Yeah, so it's saying that it should be coming out. The question is, will it come to Netflix or theaters? Because Netflix seems to be coming back around towards like the theaters, and will it have like a full theatrical release? Or will it go to Netflix? Thoughts?
That's so funny. I keep hearing about theaters, and I hear both sides. I hear, oh, they're going down the tubes. We'll be lucky to have theaters that are 5-10 years from now.
I would agree with that probably.
And I think I do. I'm more on that side of it too. And then I hear, oh no, but for the big movies, the Mission Impossibles, maybe that's not a good example. Maverick.
Yeah, I went to the theater for that.
Yeah, there's and even a Marvel movie, occasional good one. You know that they'll come out for that, and even like some horror movies, like you know.
Where are you at with like what happens to the theaters?
I would certainly miss them. I mean, it's my background. It's my love. I like being with an audience, and I do agree with all that. I do think they're way too expensive, and that I don't think it's Hollywood that's killing theaters now. I think it's the price. I think it's the price tag of taking a family to the theater. I think we felt it with Light of the World for sure, is that we didn't make money on that film theatrically, and a lot of it wasn't just awareness. It was just, I'll wait for it to come out on a streamer because I want to watch it with my family. So whenever you're talking about a family film where you want to experience it with your family, I think those films are going to go bye-bye in the theaters. I don't see how that's... When you're talking about, like, oh, we're going to spend hundreds on taking our family. If you have 4 or 6 kids, I don't know. We'll say 4. But it's 6 people going.
It's about $20 a ticket, right? At least.
Yeah. I mean, so, like, yeah, I would say 20 is fair. You know.
I think it's like 25-ish, actually.
Right. But now you're talking, you know, $150, whatever. There's just no, and then whatever, a babysitter, you know, forget it if you have to get a babysitter.
I agree. I get it. I see both sides. Like, part of me is like, if they didn't even have the option for you to stream it and you like had to go see it in theaters, that could be fun. I do love watching it on my couch or in my bed and like the comfort of my home and stuff. But I also don't get the same experience. I have the ability to like be on TikTok while it's playing. Like, it's definitely not the same. But at the same time, I go so back and forth. sometimes I don't want to always go to the theaters. I love like being at my house and watching a movie.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, and I think most families do. They have actually grown to appreciate and love the home theater
Movie
experience.
night at home.
Yeah. And so if they already prefer it and the other option is super expensive, I mean, what's going to happen? So, but can you imagine like the newest big Marvel film? Like, let's say it's that Doctor Doom one that's coming out, right? The next
Didn't even hear about it.
Doomsday. It's the next Avengers, but it's all about Doctor Doom.
They've lost me. I hate it.
Well,
I hate to say it.
trust me when I tell you, a lot of people are going to come out for that one.
Okay.
Because that's going to be your tent pole, right? Now, that's the one where you save up, you bring your whole family, right? That'll be an event film. An independent film like Light of the World or any of the movies that we're actually talking about making right now, that doesn't feel to me like something that people are going to plop down and bring their whole family to. They're going to go, oh, that one I'll wait for, right? Even if they really want to see it. They're like,
That's how I look at films too. It's like, oh, I want to see it so bad. I'll wait.
so like now we're in the world of like, oh, only the $1 billion, well, made for hundreds of millions, let's put it that way, but needs to make $1 billion. Those are the only films that'll probably go theatrical. And so I think we're going to have a very boutique experience in the theaters moving forward, where it's not going to be like, oh, Cineplexes, we might get down to, we're showing one movie, but we're going to have popcorn.
They can't pay the rent of their massive buildings that they built.
Well, or can it? It's a smaller building with a lot less
No, but like
employees.
our AMC is massive.
I'm saying that goes away. I'm saying in what replaces that moving forward is a boutique experience. A small little theater has a big screen. I mean, it's all Adobe. It's like, it's jacked, right? And it has food and all the stuff. But you're going there expecting to watch this one major release, that new Avengers or whatever it is. And I know I'm going to spend $20 at least for it, if not 25. And I'm going to get the food and all that. I'll end up spending $80, $90 potentially. I don't know. Crazy money. We'll say 50, average person. But they only see that one movie, but they see it with an audience and all that. And it's for those purists that want to see it the best way possible.
Okay, thank you so much.
I think
So anyways, back to the article. Jamie's take is I'm skeptical of this one, but it's widely reported now, so I figured we'd track it for cataloging purposes. The Bloomberg piece is actually about merch, not a sequel, and only mentions a 2029 date in a throwaway line at the end. Neither Netflix nor Sony has said anything publicly about the release date. So it seems that the original article may have spoken out of turn. Only time will tell. Oh.
That's interesting.
So
this
take
was
it all back.
Was this a press release put out by...
No, he said the Bloomberg piece that he was quoting, that was saying all that stuff, is actually about merchandise, not a sequel.
Well,
and only mentions the 2029 date in a throwaway line at the end of it.
Right.
And everybody took that and ran with it.
Oh, like that there's a release date?
Yes, but neither Netflix nor Sony have even said anything about it.
That's crazy.
But he just felt like he had to
was there
report about
mentioning of merch and stuff? Or is this just... it does sound like it's an article that's just all fluff about how big of a property this is.
I'm kind of... Now, I never read that take till now. I'm kind of weirded out about that because... I get like being like, we have to report on this because it's everywhere, so it'd be weird if we didn't, and we need it for cataloging purposes. But
cataloging,
I wouldn't make my header what he did. Like his sequel is ready by 2029, says Netflix and Sony. I would say questionable.
Right. It feels like he added that at the end as an afterthought, like a few days later, and went as almost like an edit.
It does feel like that.
Because his title,
I mean, this was
right,
put out on the 6th, so... It even says no news yet on whether the sequel will get a theatrical release, but Netflix has seemed to soften on its long-standing anti-theatrical stance this year. So it's like very much saying it's coming in the article. You're probably right. He probably did do like a...
Jamie's take is an add-on that was maybe a little bit later after he posted it. Yeah,
I
maybe.
Agree. So I guess that's actually no news at all.
Here's the only thing I want to say is like 2029. I am shocked by it only because, and I know I'm in a mode of making less expensive films that are turned around a lot quicker,
Right.
so that we can get return on investment for investors, but still with a high level of quality. Okay, that's my pitch. This is
Okay.
a sequel. It's not the whole little bit.
They
like,
already
oh,
have the CG
good
rigged.
films. Yeah, like they're developed all that development that they did to create the world and the whole what is a honeymoon, all the things that they did, good or bad, and the characters and all the main characters, the rigging, all that. It's been done, and so now you're
Right.
just adding to it. It shouldn't take. You already like I
You
could
make
write
a good point.
5 people out. All the people out here could write a sequel right now that are watching this. We all could.
All 5 people.
If we like this franchise and we've seen it 2 or 3 times, all of us have ideas for a sequel, right?
Right.
So now they just have to pick one and hope it's the right one. But still, it's not like you're starting fresh.
Yeah, you make a good point.
You have a storyline. You even have some hints at different directions a sequel could go in.
Yeah, and this is even if there is a sequel.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's actually all a stupid article.
So to me, 2028, I just question 2029. It seems like it should come out in 2028.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It
all I'm
might,
saying.
because 2029 is also made up potentially.
Yeah.
So
right.
that was a worthless
By the
article.
toy companies that are.
By Bloomberg, talking about merch.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Article 3.
Do it. 3. Is that my other favorite?
I don't know why it is.
Cocomelon.
Cocomelon, the movie,
There it
gets
is.
2027 release date.
Oh.
Universal Pictures has officially dated Cocomelon, the movie, for February 26, 2027 theatrical release. I will not be watching and reviewing this one, by the way.
I don't think we will.
Marking the first feature-length outing for Moonbug Entertainment's preschool juggernaut. They love that word on Cartoon Brew.
Yeah, Juggernaut is good.
The CG animated film is being produced by Moonbug in collaboration with Flywheel Media, Prime Focus Studios, DreamWorks Animation, and DNEG, which is also handling animation.
DNEG?
DNEG, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Plot details are being kept under wraps, but the movie will follow JJ and his friends on a new music-filled adventure that builds on the show's signature blend of songs and social emotional lessons.
Oof.
Here's my take.
Boring.
Not obsessed with Cocomelon.
No.
The animation's hideous. How are they going to make that a film? Unless, if DreamWorks involved, my hope is that they redo all the characters.
Yeah, I'm curious about the DreamWorks connection.
It's DreamWorks is
they don't-
being hired on, but it's being, I guess, put out by Universal.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm not sure.
Because I'm trying to remember who owns Cocomelon.
I'm assuming Universal, because it says Universal Pictures has officially dated.
Right. It must be Universal.
They
but
must have hired on.
Why would they hire DreamWorks? But and DNEG. DNEG did Nimona. Do you remember that one?
No.
For Netflix?
No.
Anyway, they're a high-end CG studio, DNEG. So why would they need DreamWorks? You don't need 2 studios.
Oh, they got
Oh, and Focus Studios.
Prime Focus Studios and Flywheel Media.
Flywheel I've heard of. I can't remember.
And Moonbug, the original.
Prime Focus Studios.
They've got 5 studios in the works.
That's nuts. I don't even understand that.
Well, here's my other point of view. I'm not a big Cocomelon fan. A lot of people are steering away from Cocomelon because like they figured out like studies of like how it was put out, and it's like put out to keep your kids like addicted to the TV screen. And so apparently the age range that it's set towards, I can't remember the age range,
It's young.
preschool, like
I think it's preschool.
is children that age can only pay attention to a screen for 5 minutes at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why their episodes every 5 minutes would then start whole new colors, a whole new scene, new music, new lesson, and it's like you're watching a brand new episode almost every 5 minutes, and it's to keep your kids staring and addicted to the screen.
You think they had scientists come in and figure all that out, and that's how they structured that was a plan? I doubt
Yes,
it.
I do think that was a plan. I absolutely think that was a plan.
I mean, I don't
That's
know.
how.
Here's the thing I don't know is I don't know the evolution of Cocomelon. I do know how
That's
it
how it's-
started.
Yeah.
And it started with just like a husband and wife in Irvine, California, doing this sort of out of their garage, and they created a YouTube channel, and we're putting it out, and then it got bought out by Moonbug, I think it was, or or Moonbot. I get confused by Moonbug and Moonbot. I think it's Moonbot actually. And then that got bought out by DreamWorks, I thought, or maybe it was Universal. But anyway, that's, and so
well,
yeah,
there's
it's
a lot
probably
online
evolved.
about how it like wires a kid's brains to be like addicted to Cocomelon.
I mean, as it got purchased, that was all I was going to say, by bigger conglomerates, which it has now, I think 3 times now, or two times. They probably have brought in people and like, how could we get even more people to watch this? How do we get, and who knows? Maybe they have
I
started.
think that probably happened a while back.
Maybe.
Right about when it was catching it. When it was catching its big rage from the parents, wasn't it 5-minute episodes on YouTube?
That part I don't know because I could never watch them. I couldn't find the way to do it and survive.
Right.
Yeah.
So. I think that's what it does.
Right.
Anyways, is make your child addicted. So a lot of parents are actually pulling away from it. But it makes me also wonder how they are making it a film.
I don't know.
How are they going to keep the toddlers interested for an hour and 30 minutes if they only have 5-minute span?
That's a really good point.
Are they going to do the same thing that they do in their episodes?
Making any pre-K show into a feature film, why would you do it? I think that's why we don't see it happen very often, honestly. Yeah. I know one thing that they could be doing or thinking financially is, we make it. Now, I don't know how they recoup their theatrical spend to do that, but they could obviously chop it into pieces, and I bet they're writing the story in a way that they could chop it into pieces and then release those pieces back on YouTube separately and all that. I'm sure that's a thought, but I don't know why you'd put it out because it's coming to theaters, right? That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
February 26th, which reminds me.
Good luck, guys.
In a couple days, we will have homework because In Your Dreams comes out.
I know.
And so that means next week's episode will be a review. I'll probably bring in like an article or two, and then we'll make our final article will be the review. That way, if you didn't watch it, we won't have spoiler alerts till the end.
Okay. I like that.
That's what my podcast at Toast does.
Oh, do they? You were reciting
They do
that.
the Dancing with the Stars recap at the end.
Oh.
So that like you can
so you can listen to the first part of it.
Yeah, majority, and then they're like, okay, now we're getting into our Dancing with the Stars recap.
You guys leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. Mm-hmm. So watch it.
Well, wait, when's it come out? Do you remember?
It comes out. I thought it was for the 14th.
Oh well, then that's not.
November 14th. That's in 4 days.
Oh.
So we must do it before.
Yeah.
And I thought I would.
That's Friday.
Don't go look at your calendar
I
right
was just
now.
wanted to know.
Friday. So you can watch it this weekend. I thought I would read like 1 or 2 comments from last week because we always forget. So from Fanny Chiabanzo.
Oh, these are your guys' comments.
6413. Yay, happy 50th episode. Thank you. From Erica Bay, I vote for Tom on Dancing with the Stars. You would do so good on DWTS. Just saying.
I don't think I would at
love
all.
that. No, you'd be like the Andy. You would.
Right. Likeable doofus.
Like the the sweet old man who like needs help.
Look, he moves pretty good for an old guy.
Yeah, that's kind of how they talk to
yeah.
him like a little child. Like you need hearing aids or something.
Uh-huh.
The Bin GG said, when is there going to be a part 2? Ask a Lottle. We don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So maybe remind us if we need to be doing a part 2 that we forgot about.
That was, I don't
know.
Brian
Brian Diskin 4374 said, congrats on 50 episodes. Paramount Animation executive was forced out on philosophical differences. Philosophical?
I thought Jesus was the most famous influencer. Satan is number 2. It's kind of funny.
Philosophical.
Is that sounds like it's
he's saying that's why NATO was put out. Like she was fired that we talked about last week. The girl from...
Oh.
He's saying Paramount Animation executive was forced out on philosophical differences.
Oh.
What is philosophical?
Well, I mean, philosophy. It's her viewpoint. It could be
Christian, not Christian.
but it's not
this or that.
necessarily saying that. But yeah, a philosophy.
Well, if I could take a guess, she's a Christian and they aren't.
I mean, his second reference to Jesus as an influencer. Oh, but that might be to another thing that we said. I don't know if those go together.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's making comments on different things we said.
I don't know.
So yeah, but
if I could take a guess, like Christians always get like the boot, like like in the big Hollywood, like she's definitely probably the outlier.
yeah, I don't know, but
I
we
don't
should
know.
dig into that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's get controversial and dig into that and talk about it.
Yeah, I wish I could go watch In Your Dreams right now while it snows.
Oh,
I did see a little article review that came out about In Your Dreams.
Yeah.
That I didn't choose yet because I wanted us to make our own decision, our own viewpoints.
Make that one of the comment or articles that we go over
before we do the review.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'd have to go find it again.
Oh no.
Oh.
You're so busy.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It said it was In Your Dreams. Oh, it said that like it's good, but it's like just for kids.
Really?
Yeah, like almost my take
Like-
was it's not like family friendly, it's just kid friendly.
Huh.
Yeah, so we might
We'll
have
be the judge of that.
we might have a hard time watching.
It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't.
I'm sure it's geared young. It's about dreams and fantasy, but so was Toy Story, and
Yeah.
that's not a kids movie. You know what I mean?
We'll see. Maybe they don't like bring in like any adult jokes that kids don't get type.
Maybe.
Maybe they just make it kids.
Right.
They need a little Shrek in it.
Oh, I bet it doesn't have any Shrek in it. Good call. Shrek's adult.
No, it's
No.
a kid film.
I don't think we let you guys watch Shrek.
You didn't. I
back
just
in the
watched it
day.
for the first time a couple months ago this summer.
It's good, isn't it?
So good.
They're keeping the good stuff from you.
I know.
But it has
I
a lot
never
of
would have
adult.
understood any of the
I
adult
know,
jokes.
I
Just like
know.
so many.
You wait till you're a parent. You're gonna
I
make
haven't
some
watched anything
decisions
past
that are
the
a little bit
first.
on the strict side because you just don't want to ruin your kids.
Yeah, you
and
guys are
have
crazy
them
for
blame
that.
you one day, like you're doing right now.
No, I'm blaming you for not letting me watch that. I still ended up like cussing every once in a while.
Oh, you sure did.
I
And
didn't
you didn't
need
get that from me.
I didn't need Shrek to teach me it. I
No.
learned it myself.
You had your mama to teach you.
My Nan and Papa.
She cleaned that up through the years, everybody. She did. She had a lot of frustration back in those days with you kids.
Yeah.
So if you're prone to it, you're going to slide. Okay.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah.
Pshoo!
Bye.
Bye.
Be sure to subscribe to the Pencilish Studios YouTube channel.